Yeah, Dan Pena,
Yeah.
who became your friend, your mentor, hardcore dude.
Yeah.
Should we go and watch out this?
Yeah.
This is gonna be pretty cool. This guy is unique.
Here's a clip, I think, of the first meeting of me and Dan in the studio.
Intensity.
This week on London Real, we have the entrepreneur and mentor, Dan Pena.
I'm part Freud, part General Patton, and part Jack Welch. Self-esteem is the key to high performance. We only make changes for two reasons, Brian: desperation or inspiration. You can do anything you want that you have passion for, because that eliminates most of the crap, because most people don't follow their dream. Before I had any money, I used to go to the Rolls-Royce dealers and sit in the cars and smell the leather. Practice success before you're successful.
My audience is either going to love you or hate you. I don't know.
What gets measured gets accomplished. Perfection equals paralysis. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Dress British and think Yiddish. If you want to send your kids to a better school, if you want to be able to take care of your mother when she gets dementia, if you want to, this all takes money, not Zen.
On Sunday, London Real presents Dan Pena, your first 100 million.
When I see mistakes, if we were at war, we'd all be dead.
So that was the day the world was introduced to Dan Pena, the $50 billion man, now known as the $1 trillion man. We share a tailor, if you haven't noticed. And just to put a little perspective in, this was 2014, April. So I had been doing London Real for about 2.5 years, almost 3 years. And I was alone still, recording everything on my own, cutting the videos on my own. I used to walk around the studio and turn the cameras on while the guest was sitting in the chair. I had no help. We were making no money, of course. I think we had Bulletproof Coffee as a sponsor that barely paid the rent. And I didn't know what I was going to do next. I was like, Brian, at some point you got to put a stop loss order in, as you know, right? Because this isn't working. You got to go do something else. And I didn't know where to go. And Dan shows up on my doorstep. At first, I didn't like him. He reminded me of everything I ran away from in Wall Street, because he's all about bucks. Yeah. He's all about the money. He's all about success. And he repulsed me. And I was like, no, I'm the ayahuasca drinking, new age, we are all one kind of guy. And Dan got in the studio and said, basically, during the episode and afterwards, is this all you got, Brian? Is this it? Is this what you're going to do? Wear your skater clothes and do your cute little podcast? Or are you going to do something with your life? Basically. And Dan is super intense. And if you think he's intense there, try him out in person or at the castle. Like, it's all real, times about 10. And so that was my experience with Dan. He spent another 3 hours with me in the studio. He went outside on the street. I called him a taxi. He said, some people can see a green glow around me. Can you see it? And I said, no, Dan. And he said, okay. And he got in a taxi. And he stayed in touch, though. He kept emailing me back, and he was really supportive. And I still have all those emails on file. He writes emails in all red capital letters. And that was my journey, the start of the journey with Dan Pena, who became my mentor, my friend, my enemy. I both equally love and hate Dan Pena. I currently hate Dan Pena. But at times I've loved him, and I don't know what's going to happen next. I currently hate him very much. I don't think he likes me very much either. But that's how it is with Dan.